When all of Britain stood still during a massive crisis in the 1920s, this awkward teenage genius simply wouldn't accept defeat. That same stubborn brilliance, it ends up changing the entire course of World War II. But we'll get to that. So it's 1926 in Britain, and little Alan, skinny, awkward, bookish Alan, has a problem. The entire country is basically paralyzed by what they called the general strike. Workers everywhere just said nope and walked off their jobs. Coal miners, railway workers, bus drivers, all of them striking at once. Now, Alan's not your typical teenager. This kid's idea of fun is solving math puzzles and chemistry experiments. Not exactly the captain of the football team, if you know what I'm saying. According to his biographers, he was that quiet, brilliant student who preferred books to sports and sometimes struggles to fit in with the other kids. So Alan's at home when he's supposed to be at his boarding school, Sherborne, which is 30 miles away. His mom's freaking out because, hello, how's my son supposed to get there? No trains, no buses, literally no public transportation whatsoever. Most parents would be just like, well, son, guess you're staying at home. But Alan, this dude looks at a map and goes, I don't know, I think I could bike there. 30 miles, right? On old school roads from nearly a century ago. On an old school bicycle that probably weighed as much as he did. His mother thought he was crazy, but Alan convinced her by saying that his friend would join him. Picture this, two skinny teens pedaling through the British countryside while the entire nation's transportation system has collapsed around them. The plan was for them to tackle this journey together. But his friend gave up partway through because normal people don't bike 30 miles to school. But not our boy Alan. No sir, while workers were striking and adults were complaining about the inconvenience, this kid just kept pedaling. It's not like he was some athletic prodigy either. This was a kid who got winded climbing stairs. But what he lacked in muscle, he made up for with straight-up determination. Rain didn't stop him. Hills pedaled right up him. Exhaustion ignored it. This skinny little nerd just would not quit. When he finally arrived at Sherborne all sweaty, nobody could believe it. That bookish kid just cycled 30 miles, a journey that would take 6 to 8 hours on those heavy old bikes with no gears, through a national crisis just to get to school. Talk about dedication. And that determined teenager, that was Alan Turing, the same genius who would later build the machines that cracked Nazi codes during World War II, saving millions of lives and shortening the war by years. So next time you're facing something that seems too hard, remember little Alan on that bike. Because sometimes greatness isn't about being the strongest or the smartest. It's about being the one who just keeps pedaling when everyone else has stopped. Also, maybe you shouldn't complain about your commute ever again. Just saying.